guys, and it's time for part 12 of our Big Go Math book, chapter 3. So, as you all know, I am very decorative today. As you can tell, and as you can see, today is St. Patrick's Day. So, happy St. Patrick's Day to you all. So, I have a bunch of accessories on today. As you can see, I have a rainbow headband on, and if you're wondering where I got it from, I got it from, oh wait, I don't actually know where I got it from. Okay, and I have this shamrock shape necklace on. I chose it this way because so it doesn't hurt your eyes. This is how you turn it off, and this is the way it lights up so much, and then you hit the button again. Stay still. Oh, wait. That's better. Looks like a cross. See the shape? And I am wearing a Lucky Girl shirt. It says Lucky Girl on it. And so I had to wear this exact outfit to school today because today we had a St. Patrick's Day dress down day. So, what are we waiting for? Let's get started on our Chapter 3 review test. But a few things. So, as you all know, we are going to be actually doing something different. You know how there's usually a game at the end of the page, and we talk to Curious George at the beginning? That is actually not going to be what's happening. We're still going to do 4 pages as normal. Oh no, I'm not going to answer it this time. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with her? What? I made you a card. Why can't you just give it to me after I'm done with my video? Cool. Let me go tell. No. Can you please make sure that she stays out of the mudroom while I make my videos? Yeah. Yeah, I know. She can just leave her coat by the door. She's always done. So sorry about that, guys. Alright, so as I was saying, there are going to be, we're still going to be doing 4 pages as normal, but they're going to actually be a review test. Like, it's going to be a review of the lesson, not a review of chapter 4, a review of chapter 3. So, what are we waiting for? Let's just go ahead and open up our Big Go Math books. Whoa. Alright. So, you guys should be happy because I don't think there isn't on your own page today. But there are still 4 pages. So, one of them is just like the warm-up page where we do it together. 2 of them are the test prep pages, which stand for test prepare and test preparation. 2 of the pages each have 3 problems on them. I was almost going to say problems again. And in the left page, I think it's just normal too. So, I don't think we have any on your own pages today. But let me go find my pencil. Oh, and I also have green bright socks on, as you can see. Alright, just gotta reach my pencil. Whoa. Okay. Phew. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and open up our Big Go Math books. 2-page. Let's see what page we're going to be doing. We're going to go ahead and be doing page 165. 165. See up here it says Chapter 3 Review Test. a little bit something different. Let me just see what page is the last page, just right now. Okay, so there's no on your own page today, so you guys should be happy. But we still need to do a whole big math lesson, but except it's just a review test. Alright, so remember, this is just a review. Just a review. It won't have, like, the same stuff. Like, usually it has the same stuff. Like, for example, if we were learning about minuses, then they would have all minus facts. But they have all different sorts of questions here. They have, like, the row stuff, like we did yesterday. Our bar model, addition, subtraction, all kinds of stuff today. So, let's look at the vocabulary. For those of you who know what vocabulary means. So, circle the sum. So the sum they're asking us is 4 plus 6. And BU Math was so nice to you, and they just wrote the answer for you. So let's find the addition sentence. Would it be 8 minus 3 equals 3? I mean, 8 minus 5 equals 3. Or would it be 4 plus 6 equals 10? That's right. It must be 4 plus 6 equals 10 because that is the addition sentence. And what do we call an addition number that is an answer? That's right. A sum. I was almost going to do this. Ooh, this one, they highlighted this one. Circle the difference. That's an answer to a subtraction problem. So, obviously, the only one that we have left is 8 minus 5 equals 3. So, that means that 8 minus 5 equals 3 must be the only make sense one, right? Remember when we did this? Oh, I remember when we did this. I totally remember when we did. Remember? But it only has reviews of our whole Chapter 3 test. All right, so. Oh, this one is good. Concepts and skills. So, for those of you who know what concepts mean, it means like to make sure that you know all what we're knowing. And we all know what skills are. I mean, if you didn't know what skills were, then you would have to be in preschool. All right, so write the sum and the difference for the related facts. All right, so remember when we did the fact families in Chapter 3? I totally remember when we did the fact families, don't you? So 8 plus 4, that equals 12, because it says the answer in that math fact, right? But 12 minus 4, what is the missing addend, everybody? I was almost going to do this. That's right, it's 8, because 12 minus 4 must equal 8 then. All right, so next problem, 5 plus 9. What do you think 5 plus 9 would equal, everybody? That's right, 14. 5 plus 9 must equal 14. And now we are going to take the answer and subtract 9. So what is the missing addend, everybody? That's right, it must be 5. So that means 14 minus 9 must equal 5. Now they're asking us just a simple question. 6 plus 5. We all know what that is, right? It's 11. But now they're taking the answer and subtracting 6. So if we subtract 11 minus 6, then what would be the missing addend, everybody? That's right, it must be 5. So that means 11 minus 6 must equal 5. All right, now we're going to move on with our good old friends, the bar models. Remember when we did the bar models? They were really fun, weren't they? All right, so complete the bar model, then write a number sentence to solve. Hudson had 13 grapes. He gave 5 grapes to his sister. How many grapes does Hudson have now? So complete the bar model, then write a number sentence to solve. So Hudson had 13 grapes. He gave 5 grapes to his sister. How many grapes does Hudson have now? So they were so nice to you and just put the answer 13 and 5. But this is kind of like that families, but not totally. What would be the missing addend in this bar model? So what would the math sentence be, everybody? That's right, 13 minus 5 equals mystery box. We're going to be working with our mystery boxes today. All right, so how do we figure out that? We have to count back. No, I'm just joking. Do you think that I would make you count in your head? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, the answer is not 11. I was tricking you. So just think in your head. This is a memorizable fact. So we will see what you guys think. All right, so the answer is 8. 13 minus 5 equals 8. So you should have put 8 in your bar model, 8 in your mystery box, and you should have put 8 grapes. Now we are going to be doing yesterday's lesson. Remember we did the rowy things? Remember that was in yesterday's lesson? So find the number of shapes in each row. Complete the addition sentence to find the total. Oh my gosh, this necklace is making a lot of noise today. All right, so 2 rows of, let's count how many rows there are. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2 rows of 5. So what would our math sentence be, everybody? That's right, 5 plus 5, and we all know that because that's a doubles fact. It must equal 10. All right, so next we are going to be doing 3 rows up. 3 rows up. So let's count. 1, 2. 3 rows of 2. So what is our math sentence going to be, everybody? That's right. 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals blank. So everyone, please write that down in their Big Go Math books. And the answer is... Oh, someone's going to do this. That's right, the answer must equal 6. And if you wanted to, you could have took a math fact that you knew. All right, so that was half of our Chapter 3 review test. So now we are going to go ahead and turn to page 166. 166. All right, so there are 8 peaches in a basket. Mrs. Dilton put 7 more peaches in the basket. How many peaches are in the basket now? All right, so how many peaches are in the basket? So, what would this be? What would the number sentence be? So remember, this is just a test prep question. They're all test prep. That's right, 8 plus 5, or 8 plus 7. So write it down if you don't know it. 8 plus 7 equals mystery box. All right, so we are going to be doing it just like we do with test preps. So if you bubbled in 11, be seated. If you bubbled in 13, be seated. If you bubbled in 15, be seated. That is the correct answer. Bing, 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 bing. All right, so Mr. Brown hiked 5 miles in the morning. Boy, that's a lot of miles. He hiked 6 miles in the afternoon. Boy, imagine how tired you would be. How many miles did he hike? So think like a little bit. What would the math sentence be? That's right. 6 plus 5 equals mystery box. All right, so I just bubbled in my answer. So if you bubbled in 9, be seated. If you bubbled in 10, be seated. If you bubbled in 11, be seated. Bing, bing, bing. That is the correct answer. All right, so Aaron put 3 apples, 4 bananas, and 5 oranges in a basket. How many pieces of fruit did she put in the basket? Ooh, this one's a good one. They're asking us how many apples, bananas, and oranges. Remember how we did the triple addition? So go ahead and write it out if you're not sure. That's what I would do if I were you. So, what would our math sentence be, everybody? That's right, it would be 3 plus 4 plus 5 equals mystery box. I'm going to go on and bubble in my answer. All right, so if you bubbled in 7, be seated. If you bubbled in 9, be seated. If you bubbled in 11, be seated. Or if you bubbled in 12, be seated. Bing, 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 bing. That is the correct answer. All right, so usually this will be the on your own page, but we're just going to keep going ahead by ourselves. All right, so it rained on 14 days in January. Ooh, what a shame. It rained on 8 days in February. Oh my gosh, they're having bad luck. On how many more days did it rain in January than in February? Ooh, this one's actually a perfect problem. So be careful with this one. They're trying to trick you on this problem. So think about it. Take a moment. Is this going to be addition or subtraction? That's right. The number sentence must be 14 minus 8 equals mystery box. 14 minus 8 equals mystery box. I'm just going to run my answer. All right, so if you bubbled in 6, be seated. That is already the correct answer. Can you believe that? 14 minus 8 must equal 6 then. Bingo, bingo, bing. Oh my gosh, my pencil is rolling away today. All right, so Chase saw 4 ladybugs and 9 ants on a rock. How many more ants than ladybugs did he see? Ooh, this is also a good one. Also be careful on this one, okay? But the first thing you have to do is think, is this going to be addition or subtraction? Think about that. That's the first thing I want everyone to think about. All right, so I'm going to write it down. The number sentence is 9 minus 4 equals mystery box. Just writing down my answer. So if you bubbled in 5, be seated. Well, that is the correct answer already. Can you guys believe it? Bing, 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 bing. All right, so Tina put some cups into 4 rows. There are 5 cups in each row. How many cups are there? Ooh, just a quick review on yesterday's lesson. So let me read that again. Tina put some cups into 4 rows. There are 5 cups in each row. How many cups are there? So Tina put some. Look at that. I'm going to repeat that word one more time. Some of them. Some cups into 4 rows. And there are 5 cups in each row. They're trying to actually trick you on this one. Not gonna fall meh. All right, so this is actually a trick question. So there are going to be 5 cups in each row. That's for the video, no matter what, even if you don't want to. I'm just going to take a while. All right, so what would our number sentence be, everybody? That's right, 4 rows of, or wait, not our number sentence, 4 rows of 5. 4 rows of 5. So we wrote that all down. But this is actually a really tricky question. we would do 4 rows. So it would be 4 times a 5. So let's do it. 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 equals mystery box. I'm going to go ahead and bubble in my answer. Write it down. Alright, so if you bubbled in 9, be seated. If you bubbled in 10, be seated. If you bubbled in 16, be seated. Or if you bubbled in 20, be seated. Well, 20 is the correct answer. Binga, binga, bing. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and turn to page 168. 168. Alright, so this is a construction response. Do you guys all know what a construction response is? Do you guys all know what that is? Well, it's something like a mystery box, like I said. Like totally a mystery box. So I'm going to go ahead and read you out loud a number sentence, and then you have to try to write down the problem. Alright, so Kyle and Lucas together have the same number of fish as Mary. How many fish does Lucas have? Oh my gosh, this is so tricky. I know the answer in my head, but you guys are probably never going to get this one. Let me read that again. So Kyle and Lucas together have the same number of fish as Mary. How many fish does Lucas have? Alright guys, take a minute to figure this out and then write a number sentence with a mystery box for the missing number solve. Then explain how the number sentence shows the problem. So write your answer, like how you solved it using your own words, and write the math sentence. Alright, so let me write it down. The number sentence is actually going to be 11 minus 5 equals mystery box. That is what it is. So we all know what that equals, 6, right? But now we have to show using our own words, as I said, how we explained it. So write down how you guys explained it and then share it with your parents. Alright, so now it's time for the performance task. So for those of you who know what a performance task is, it's like something, it's not a performance, but it's like a final. It's like, we're like, yay, this is the last question. And then we could finally move on to the 4th chapter. But not so fast. We still have to take the chapter 3 real deal test. This is just the review test. Alright, so Morgan counts 6 ducks in a pond and some ducks on the grass. There are 14 ducks in all. How many ducks are on the grass? Draw or write to show how you found your answer. So there are 6 ducks in a pond. There are 14 ducks in all. Ooh! So you're going to go ahead and write it with either addition and subtraction and with a mystery box. Alright, so the answer is 14 minus 6 equals mystery box, and it equals 8. Oh my gosh, my dad and my mom are talking. Let me listen to them. Okay, stop. Alright, so next question. It's the same question, but they're just asking us something a little different. How many more ducks are on the grass than in the pond? Draw or write to show how you found your answer. So write your answer down. The answer is 8, and then write down how you explained it, and you could share it with your family too. Alright, so now we are going to go ahead and put away our Big O Math book, and the next time at least you guys will be using it is when we start our chapter 4 finally with regrouping. So it looks like that we didn't start regrouping in the 3rd chapter, but then that means for sure that we will start it in the 4th chapter. So I will see you again later today for our math test, or if not, maybe tomorrow. And I have 46 more videos to get through today. But until I see you for our math test, stay healthy and safe. And if I don't see you again today, have a wonderful St. Patrick's Day. Bye-bye.